cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort. Suffocation, no breathing.
This is Simon from Sonic Shocks here with Jacoby from Papa Roach. How you doing, man?
Good, man. How are you?
I'm very well. I'm so glad you guys are back in the UK.
Yeah.
We haven't seen you since Sonosphere in August.
Yeah, that was a banging show. I remember that show. It was it was a great day in general. There were some great bands on, Rammstein, you got to see the Rammstein, yeah. And then I went and watched the Gallows, and they fucking ripped it up. It was, I really am a big fan of their record, Great Britain, and they ripped it live. They did a lot of tracks on that record as well. So I was like, pumped up.
Are you happy to be back in the UK under the Cisco?
Yeah, man, it's just cold in the motherfucker right now, but I mean, whatever. I was telling you earlier, it's like we come from Scandinavia, Norway, where it's, the sun goes down at freaking like 4 o'clock and, it's freezing. Like literally, you would die outside if you stay outside for too long. But, the tour's been great. Taste Chaos, it's us, obviously, Disturbed, Buckcherry, and Hailstorm, and we get along well with all the bands. We've toured in the past with all of those bands, and so it's kind of been the first opportunity to do something like a package tour throughout Europe and the UK. Usually it's just us going through either doing festivals or doing our own headline shows, so we're direct support, so it's a little bit different. We don't get to play as long as we would like, but it's like we get up there and bang through 55 minutes and it's like the fans are like, it's just fucking Papa Roach rock and roll assault. It's good.
And how do you feel coming back on like a package tour? Because obviously the economy as it is at the moment, you feel it benefits the fans better to have a kind of tour like this?
Oh yeah. I think that's the conscious effort behind putting this tour together. Cheaper tickets, more bang for your buck, you know what I'm saying? Because we know that the fans, the economy is doing really shitty right now. Stateside over here in Europe is starting to hit hard as well. So it's like you got to do something that the fans can afford and feel like they, it was worth the money that they spent, And so Hailstorm, they're the up-and-comers, great rock and roll band. That girl can sing her fucking ass off. She's an amazing singer. Great solid rock band. Buckcherry straight ahead, just four to the floor. Dirty, nasty, dirty rock and roll. Great friends of ours as well. And then Disturbed, just straight up like, almost traditional metal, But they got their new school flair to it, and and Papa Roach, it's like we got our history. We've got history. We actually did Ozfest with Disturbed back in the day, so we know each other from that. And so I think it's definitely worth the money that the fans are paying.
And how does it feel for you being a band to come back to the UK like almost 10 years after you released Infest and kind of get this size crowd just in the palm of your hand?
Yeah, it's great, man. We've worked really hard to build our fan base over here. We've done a lot of touring, worldwide, but especially in the UK. I remember, I think it was on Getting Away with Murder we did Download Festival, and it was just fucking amazing. And it felt like a switch had turned, like we were starting to get a little bit more respect as a band, because it's tough when you come in on your first record and you sell a bazillion fucking albums, and it's like sometimes people they want to see you go, and so there was a bit of a backlash for us, but we just weathered the storm, and for us it's just about making music that we believe in, and we believe we like it, our fans will dig it, and so it's our responsibility to take the fans on a ride. Like you said, here we are 10 years later, and we're still fucking doing it, still making music that fans here in the UK embrace, and so, stepping on stage and fucking pouring our guts out, pouring our hearts into it. And we leave nothing left. It's like when we leave, we left it all on stage, and I think that's something that our fans really, get from us. They feel that.
That's one of the things I want to talk to you about with the staying power, because you're probably going to laugh when I go back to this, but you listen to Potatoes for Christmas, old friends from young.
Oh, just a mess.
And then you hear like the last record, like Metamorphosis, and you guys have changed so much over the space of like 10, 13 years. Yeah. And what do you think the key to your sort of success and your staying power is?
Man, I mean, it's a multitude of things. It's the fact that we have passion and conviction towards music, period. We live, eat, and breathe music every day. It's, we're always searching for new music. We're on YouTube checking out live bands. We're buying, in the United States, we have a case with a record player in it, and we have vinyl, we play records. And so we're music lovers first and foremost, and you know, this is all I got, man. I really don't have any other. People ask me, what would you be doing without Papa Roach? I'm like, I have no fucking clue. Like, this is it, man. Music, creativity, like, this is my calling. And so I think that, and, you know, that stick-to-itiveness, you know, that never give in, never give up attitude. And some kick-ass music to go with it as well, you know, and a banger rock show. And, you know, I think that that's really what adds up to our staying power as a band, you know. And for us, I'd like to see a lot more years to come. You know, I don't think we've made the fucking record of our lifetime yet. You know, I still think we have that record in us. And so until we get there, we ain't gonna stop. You know.
I think Metamorphosis was kind of a real changing point for you guys. You built on the sound you started creating with Getting Away with Murder.
Yeah.
You had the Paramount sessions.
Yeah.
And what was it that made you guys change the sound up? Because obviously you came out during the new metal boom, all the black metal, all that sort of stuff, and now you're more of a classic rock and roll, sort of knock your teeth out kind of.
Yeah, I mean, I think that you know, the spirit of punk rock lives in Papa Roach, as well as rock and roll, as well as metal, as well as hip hop. You know, we pull from all different styles and genres, and for me, it's you know, our style is just a reflection of what music we're listening to at the time. What's going on in our personal lives at the time, and so that's why it's always changing. And now, like, we're talking about the next record, you know, and on our current One Time for Annihilation, we kind of dabbled in using some keyboard sounds and some loops, and, you know, just kind of almost had like a Nine Inch Nails influence to some of our new stuff, and we're going, all right, now we're tripping on dubstep music, and a lot of the Prodigy. I've been digging a lot of the Prodigy lately as well, so we're like, all right, what's the next turn for Papa Roach, you know? So I think we want to bring the groove back to our sound again, you know, because we've explored the rock roots, but we're like, we want to take it in a new direction again. And so, I mean, time will tell, and we'll see what happens when we get into the studio and get creative where it's actually going to go, but the vision behind it is a little more modern sounding. That's kind of where we want to head now.
And in closing, do you have a final closing statement for any of the Papa Roach fans out there?
Oh, the Papa Roach fans out there, I would just like to say thank you guys for sticking with us all these years, and, you know, I hope you guys are down for the fucking ride, because we're going to be doing this shit for a long fucking time. So, see you guys at the shows.
Cool.
Hey, thank you, man.